What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start the show by being transparent. Yesterday was a profitable day. 5% play was a winner, the under on the NBA game, and the loser in the WNBA by half a point. So, one winner, one loser. The bigger play was the winner. So, overall, profitable day. Veno, good to be back with you. How's everything on your end?
Was a split yesterday, Skee. I think we landed on the same sides of stuff yesterday. Knicks under. Not really sure how we got there, but we did. 76 San Antonio points in the first half. Couldn't miss a shot. Couldn't make a shot in the second half. We'll take it. So NBA was good. W was not good. Had the Seattle team total under 81 and a half. Got to 83. So I took a shot with the LA Sparks defense. Didn't work out. So it was, plays were equal. 1-1 split. We'll see what we get today.
All right, yeah, today, honestly, I don't feel like talking about all these games. I'm just going to put a couple on the screen. We'll talk about them. Really, it's one I want to talk about. I'll start with that one, actually. Mercury and Dallas. This one opened up -5. Looks like 6.5 now. And the total went up from, I'm sorry, it opened 169.5 and it's sitting right there. I just know that the Mercury, it feels like every game they play is on the road. 7 of their last 8 games have all been on the road. They had to travel from Golden State now to Dallas. And they just haven't been playing the best basketball. I know that they may be getting a little bit healthier now, but the Wings, what I think about them is, they've been playing a lot better this year. In the beginning of this season and in prior years, I was saying I can't look at the Wings as favorites like this. But just looking at the way the Mercury been playing and just the situation as far as, so many days on the road, I would probably only look towards the Wings. What do you think, Vino?
Yeah, I looked at the Wings, but I like them from a team total perspective here. Ski took a shot with Golden State's team total against Phoenix the other night. It worked out. Golden State did get over in that game. Full game went over as well, but the Golden State team total got there too. Phoenix is one of those teams that they try to play defense by just playing slow and limiting shot attempts. I think their games feature the second lowest amount of shot attempts in the league. So that's how they try to play defense. It's not they're a good defense. You see some low scores allowed by them, and it's basically because they want to be pedestrian and they just don't want to give up shots because they're just not a good defensive team. The problem is Dallas plays better with tempo, and Dallas leads the league in shots per game. They get the ball up 71.7 times, almost 72 shots per game. So I'm not so sure Phoenix's philosophy is going to work here against Dallas, which is going to want to go quick. They're number one in the W in fast break points. Going to want to go quick. They get a lot of opportunities at the hoop. The offensive rebound pretty well. It doesn't seem like this is a good defensive matchup for Phoenix. Dallas is off of a poor shooting performance, right? They only scored 76 against Minnesota the other night, got run out of the building 100-76. So it's a major downgrade. Step down in class defensively when you're playing the number 1 D in Minnesota. And now you get to play the number 11 defense on your home floor against Phoenix. So I think there's a bounce back effect here for Dallas scoring wise. Commissioner's Cup rules, we'll talk about it one more time. Ski tiebreaker. One of the tiebreakers is point differential. Dallas could end up in a 3-way here. Could end up with 3 teams with 1 loss in the West, in which case running it up against a team like Phoenix would help. At least scoring a lot of points would help. And I think when you start adding all these things up, Dallas to get over 87.5 looked like a really good play to me. So I think they're good for 88 tonight. I would look at it from that angle.
The other game that's interesting is Liberty and Dream. And right around the opener here, or I'm sorry, at least my thing is a little messed up. Opener was 2.5. We're looking at 3.5. And the opener was 163.5, up slightly. Liberty do have the slight rest advantage. You won't see Sabrina out there. This Dream team, I mean, they look good versus, you know, mediocre teams or the less thans, but they haven't really been able to beat any of the good teams. Liberty, meanwhile, won 5 in a row. Uh, like I said, with the rest advantage, what's going to change here? Why should we expect the Dream to be, a good team, and especially expect them to beat them by any kind of a margin? I just think I would prefer the Liberty here. What do you think, Vino?
All right, so side is covered. I'll go to total. I thought the total was light in this game. 163.5 opener, 164.5 now. New York played without Jean Paul Jones Monday night against Connecticut, scored 89 against a bad defense without her or Sabrina on the floor. Sabrina hasn't played in quite a while. But in this game, Skee, there's an awfully large or significant advantage on the interior for New York. And Brianna Stewart's been going crazy lately. A lot of her work being done at the free throw line, but I think she's learning more to play inside the 3-point line this year. It's resulting in some big games for her. Her size, Jones' size, Satu's size, against basically Angel Reese, it's going to be difficult to stop New York from scoring. And Atlanta has not really been a good 2-point defense. They rank in the bottom 5 in almost every defensive category against 2-point shots inside the arc. New York kind of makes a living inside there. They had a bad 3-point shooting game last time, and they've got capable 3-point shooters. Just seems to me like the whole floor could be open for New York to score. The advantage Atlanta would have that I can see is they lead the league in points off turnover percentage. Maybe they can turn New York over, use their speed a little bit because they do have an advantage in quickness. And I've looked for a bounce back from them too. You know, both of these teams shot so poorly from 3-point range last game. I had the Dream against the Sky team total over. They go like 5 of 26 from 3. Ryan Howard was 1 for 10. I just don't see Ryan Howard being 1 for 10 from 3-point range again. I think the number's a little low at 164.5. These teams both have the capability to score. Atlanta at home, for what it's worth on their home floor, they're averaging 90.4 per game. It's a big number. So I think this one probably gets their Skee. Both offenses seem to have some advantages in this one. I would take over 164.5 in this one.
All right, good stuff. I'm gonna wrap it up with those two right there for today, and I will do these usual promos here to buy three get three free. Um, it's a good way to get involved if you want to check out either Rob Veno or myself. And Vino, I'm just gonna pass it back to you. If you want to leave a best bet for today, we love to hear it. If you don't, it's all good. If there's anything else you would like to promote, feel free.
Promotions are all taken care of. Skee, the 6 days for the price of 3, probably the best way to go with the weekend coming up and all the football action, which starts tonight. Um, yeah, I'll leave a best bet for everybody watching here. I do like the Dallas team total over 87.5. Explained why. Not going to go through it again, but I do think there's a bounce back effect here against a lesser defense. So for me, it's going to be Dallas Wings team total. Best bet over 87.5.
Good stuff for Vino. I'm not gonna leave a best bet today, and I am very close to having another 5% on the NBA Game Five. So I'm gonna just continue to work on that, and I'll look over these games again later. So Vino, appreciate you taking the time to cap these games with us. Chat, we appreciate you guys as well. Best of luck, everybody, on all your action, and we'll catch you again tomorrow.